Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Joel Meyer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Second baseman, King Kang.
Here comes the first pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Gonzalez is off of first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Third, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the third base line. Andujar's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Into the box now, King Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He had a triple in the game yesterday, finishing 1 for 4.
Franklin Barreto.
Now the 0-1.
2-2-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Play ball. 3.
Next for the Tigers, King Kang comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one.
Play ball. He's out. Ball 4. Take the ball. 3. He's out.
King Kang will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Meyer hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup. And then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup.
Play ball. He's safe. 3. He's out. 3. 3. He's safe.
Now at the plate, King Kang. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, King Kang.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Smith at third with 2 away. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slide.
Play ball. He's out. He's out.
So striding forward now, Ken Cherry, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded back up the middle. Kang moving to his right.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Paul Blackburn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joel Meyer was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 11 runs on.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Daniel Gossett is on the mound for game two. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the ninth inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy.
Let's play ball. He's out. Out. Ball four. Take the base. That's ball four. Out.
Digging in, King Kang. He went deep last night twice.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Play ball. Three. He's out. Ball four. Take the base. Ball four. Take the base.
Next up for the Red Sox, Odell McGee.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike its runs too.
Hard hit ball to second. Kang is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out.
Leading off the inning, King Kang, and they'll need him to get something going here.
King Kang.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To his right, Boyer. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Play ball. Ball four, take the base. Ball four, take the base. Out. Out. Three. Out. He's out. Out. Out.
Now at the plate, King Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Kang.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Line towards center field. Granite is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 7-1. Next up for Detroit, King Kang.
Now batting, second baseman, King Kang.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Popped him up. Cherry is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're 3. Out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Gossett takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Tyler Danish was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Bill Ilez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Let's play ball. He's out.
Now batting, King Kang. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Barreto ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Sox coming to the plate. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Next, it'll be the Tigers' cleanup hitter, King Kang. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Bonifacio back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Play ball. He's safe. Three. He's out. Three.
So striding in, Christian Bethancourt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now, King Kang, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Granite is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dave Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Smith.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Kang has it. And that's out number 1.
Play ball. Three.
Into the box now, King Kang. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 5-1.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joel Koppen claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.